Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. All right, time to fire up the next episode of This Could Be Competitive or Really Sad, starring two grizzled veterans who've taken more punches than a malfunctioning speed bag. We've got Magny versus Elizeu Zaleski dos Santos, and this one's basically a battle to prove who's still got enough gas in the tank and cartilage in the knees to stay relevant in a stacked division. Let's talk about it. Haitian sensation Magny, coming in at plus 180 with a record of 29-13. Magny is like the Swiss Army knife of welterweights, long, durable, and never quite the favorite at the family cookout. He's built like a scarecrow who learned jiu-jitsu and pressure fighting instead of farming. His whole game is volume, cardio, and please don't be powerful. Magny's best work is done on the cage, clinching, grinding, dragging opponents into a gritty 3-round decision where nothing flashy happens, but somehow he wins. Think of him as the guy who ruins highlight reels. Just ask Mike Mallet, who was cruising until Magny hit him with the old, "actually I'm not done yet" button, and pulled off a last-round TKO comeback. He'll work the jab like a frustrated math teacher pointing out mistakes. He loves the clinch, and when he gets top position, he's got a smothering, exhausting pace backed by BJJ brown belt credentials and the kind of triangle choke setups that look like he's trying to trap you in a sleeping bag. But here's the issue. Magny's also aging like unrefrigerated yogurt. His last 2 fights ended in TKO losses. First to Michael Morales, then to Carlos Prades, who lit up that lead leg like it owed him money. And that's been the common theme lately. Leg kicks, power strikers, and declining durability. Guys who don't let Magny implement the wall and stall lifestyle tend to finish him, and finish him violently. Also, his striking isn't exactly unpredictable. He's got a jab, a 1-2, and a slightly slower one, 2. It works against mid-tier guys or when his opponent forgets they have legs. But against kickers, it's like bringing a fork to a gunfight. Still, Magny's got the veteran smarts. He's been in there with everyone, and he somehow finds a way to make fights weird and grindy. Elizeu Capoeira Zaleski dos Santos, coming in at minus 215 with a record of 25-9. Elizeu's nickname is Capoeira, and for once it's not just a branding gimmick. This man actually throws spinning kicks like he's auditioning for Step Up Rio. He doesn't just fight, he dances through violence, flying knees, tornado kicks, reverse roundhouses. It's all on the table. He's got 15 wins by knockout, many of them in the first round, and can land from angles that make his coach say, "Wait, we practiced that?" But Elizeu's not just flair. He's a black belt in BJJ, and he'll snatch a neck if you give him the chance. He's even shown decent takedown defense, sitting around 68%, and generally makes it a nightmare to try and hold him down for any meaningful time. Now the concern here, he's also 38. His last fight, he got kneecapped by Chidi Nyokwani, and that's not even a euphemism, just a clean highlight reel KO. The fight before that, first round TKO win. So yes, he's unpredictable, just not always in a good way. And when he does lose, it's usually when someone can neutralize the capoeira madness and grind him out with wrestling, like Nicholas Dalby did back in the day. And who's the king of grinding guys out on the cage? Yep, Mr. Magny. So, who wins? If Magny can survive the first 7 minutes without having a spinning wheel kick embed itself into his frontal lobe, this becomes winnable. He can jab, clinch, push Zaleski against the fence, and rack up control time. It won't be sexy, but that's never stopped Magny before. But, and it's a big, flying, roundhouse kick-sized but, Zaleski doesn't need 15 minutes. He just needs one moment. And lately, Magny's been giving those moments away like they're on clearance. His durability is fading, and guys who kick like Zaleski tend to feast on that lead leg buffet. Zaleski can also grapple if he needs to. He's not just a highlight reel. But let's be honest, if he ends up grappling, it means Magny's already dragging him into the mud. Official pick: Elizeu Zaleski dos Santos by KO in round 1. Low confidence, like, should I be betting on a 38-year-old wild man with a spinning kick problem? Level confidence. This feels like the kind of fight where Elizeu either looks like a top 15 fighter again, or gasses and gets humped against the cage for 15 minutes. But given Magny's recent slide and how Zaleski still hits like he's mad at gravity, I'm leaning toward the Brazilian highlight reel. If it doesn't happen early though, we're entering Magny wins a decision in Twitter riots territory. Buckle up. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.